Lost in the fray, my body falls into the wake of false reality. I feel the weight, a constant constricting embrace of false security. Blinded by the dark and imminent fate, I place my trust in sovereign fate. Led by my credence, sanctify your providence guides my life of utopia, rapture, euphoria, betrayal guides my life. Distorted in conflict, dysphoria, judgment, dystopia, damnation floods my innocent mind. Rise of utopia, rapture, euphoria, betrayal guides my life. Distorted in conflict, dysphoria, judgment, dystopia, damnation drowns my descended mind. Rise of utopia, rapture, euphoria, betrayal guides my life. Distorted in conflict, dysphoria, judgment, dystopia, damnation floods my innocent mind. Rise of utopia, rapture, euphoria, betrayal guides my life. Distorted in conflict, dysphoria, judgment, dystopia, damnation drowns my descended mind.
All right, and welcome everybody to this weekend's first match of the United States Cup 2024 between Team Pennsylvania and Team Wisconsin. This is a losers bracket match, and tonight I'm going to be joined by host of this tournament, Dada. Dada, how are you doing?
Hey Pigeon, what's up? Also,
Oh.
to answer the question in chat, I am a Sheets person. Even though I have not been to either, because I've watched the videos.
Oh, are we talking about gas station beef?
Gas station beef in the Midwest.
Yeah. It's also down in like the South, like Florida and Georgia. I think they have a lot of like Sheets and what is the other one? Publix.
Publix? Is Publix a gas station? I thought it was like more like a grocery.
No, it's definitely a gas station.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have at least like 3 friends who swear by their pub subs, so Oh, I'm
Begin
lying? Okay, it is a
fucking
grocery
lying.
store.
It's a grocery store. I thought it was like
I've
H-E-B.
been fraudulent before, and now is no exception.
I think the gas station that I know that isn't Publix or not Publix, that isn't Sheetz or Wawa is Bucky's.
Oh yeah, but that's like Texas
Yeah,
only,
that's
I think.
Texas.
Yeah, Bucky's, and they are like huge on their merch too. Like anything you could think of, I imagine they have like their Bucky's logo on, and you could probably buy it.
Need that. This has been their warm up for a while, and it's emotional.
Mm. Feel the love. Yeah, something Sheets was the owner of Sheets was from Pennsylvania or something. I don't know. Lore.
I mean, they're probably both from like Pennsylvania, maybe like Indiana, Michigan, somewhere around there.
See, I live in Indiana, and I've never seen a Sheets or a Publix or anything like that.
Not Publix for sure, but
Yeah.
haven't seen a
Or
Wawa?
Wawa?
In
No, never. Maybe in like the most southern parts of Indiana, maybe. But I go to Michigan a lot, and I haven't seen any there either. But I've only ever been to like 3 or so cities in Michigan, so I don't know.
I
Maybe
see.
maybe P1G can provide some more insight on that. Whether or not there are bougie gas stations up in Michigan.
Bougie gas station. That's a weird.
Yeah,
putting it.
we have like one gas station chain that all they really do is like their own pizza, and it's called Casey's. But I'm not even sure if that's like specific to our state or not.
Honestly,
It's just
the
pizza.
institution of gas stations with like bomb ass food is like a good thing.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a sign of our our progress as a species, I think.
Oh, absolutely. Gas station food's getting like a lot more trustworthy too, I feel like. Like I could go to a gas station, get, maybe like a hot dog or something, and just be like, just know that I'm not probably
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
be on
not
the
gonna
toilet.
throw up. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like the quality for entry-level gas station food has gone up over the years.
I wonder how much of that is like, I guess like food science related, and how much of that is just like, hey, we can make more money by selling not complete dog shit food in our establishment.
Yeah. It's probably a bit of both, maybe. But I just think it's kind of nice. You can go to any gas station and find some options. I wouldn't necessarily take those options, but they're there.
I think Mode is having a good time.
They're vibing on the easy. So what gas stations does Brazil have? What are we looking at here?
We have the traditional ones. We have Shell. We have Esso. We have the exclusively Brazilian ones,
Okay.
and then that's it. And we have like
Nothing
the completely no-name ones, which are very trustworthy and should definitely fill up with gas there.
Yeah, nothing with like a gopher on it as its
No.
logo or anything. What even
It's-
is the Bucky's logo?
So
Is that a gopher?
maybe I thought it was a beaver.
I have no clue.
buck tooth little fella.
Poland has Wawa?
Poland has Wawa, excuse me?
No shot. Wait, I gotta look this up.
By the way, I'm so glad we don't use this map in tournaments anymore. Because it's like so much slow part, and then you get to the guy and there's like one bullshit pattern in each guy.
I think this map's kind of whatever too, honestly.
I like the song. I think it's like heavy song carried.
Have you ever pulled it double time though?
I think I might have pulled the not this diff.
Not the
obviously,
top there. Yeah.
Might have pulled the not even the extra. Insane. It's a long one too. I think if this was Wisconsin's warm-up, this is tactical, because from what I've read, Flash Show is like just coming back from work,
Oh,
so they're buying
Interesting.
time for him to warm up.
yeah.
ABBSCA.
Hence the 23:10 match
Yeah.
time.
Scheduled for 23:10 UTC.
Yeah. That's interesting. I'm not finding anything about Wawa in Poland. I feel potentially like I've been gaslit, but I also don't understand Polish, so I imagine it's probably not just called Wawa there or
Oh,
something.
it's called Vava.
Yeah, Vava.
They sell suplica and duck pussy. Sorry, duck pussy.
See, that's more than I know about the Polish language. I had like, I can't remember who it was. It was one of the top Polish players. Oh, Marycha. He tried to teach me like some amount of Polish a few years ago, and I just did not understand it at all.
First man for Pennsylvania, HR3, and then Wisconsin's first man, HD3. Let me just look at what that is. Okay, so HR3, Yuri Kokon, like alt map kind of taken
Oh,
away.
yeah.
Then, Rock Wilder, AR8 also taken away for Wisconsin. So ET3 now, banning all the threes. So wow, they hate Real. Confirmed Pennsylvania, or yeah, Pennsylvania hates Real.
It's messed up. I don't think you can hate Real. I think you're just objectively wrong at that point.
Well, I guess we know who Pigeon's rooting for.
You know, I can at least say I have been to Pennsylvania. I've not been to Wisconsin. Pennsylvania is a pretty cool state.
Right.
don't know. I don't know
Goku
what
also
Wisconsin's
banned
got.
by Wisconsin. Of course, that's cheating. The
Oh
Green
no,
Bay
not
Packers.
dude. Okay, yeah, that's fair. You know, and I feel like I should be going to Wisconsin at some point because it's honestly not that far from me compared to Pennsylvania. I think I'm like in the middle point, but we are getting to see Nomad 4 here, Rabbit
Wow.
House song.
Just straight out of the bat, going for speed. I see.
Yeah. The tapping players, there is Flash of Show, so it would appear their stalling tactic may have worked.
I'm afraid that Wisconsin is gonna have one player for this, and it's Flasher.
Oh,
So if I recall correctly, the previous rounds for Wisconsin had a couple of speed picks go in their match, and then it was basically that. I think Nitrine might also be okay at speed, but yeah, definitely not in their pick priority.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think Motor Leaps would want to play this. And then I wasn't familiar with Shiva Jam or Nitrine. I've actually no, I've seen Shiva Jam before. But we are going to get into map number 1 here. Gonna see Bunny Like Money come in, Armani Dildo, and Blue Chinchampa for Pennsylvania. Nitrine, This Is God, and Flash of Show for Wisconsin, and a very early miss from Nitrine will just mean that there's a very minor score lead already for Pennsylvania. Basically the nothingness section of the map.
Oh. This is God missing a lot at the start of that section. While Armani Double and Nitrine will be trading. So already kind of seeing what we talked about. Flasher for sure being really the only one that's really comfortable at this star rating at this DPM. Meanwhile, Bunny Like Money finding a break, so really it is just 1 FC to 1. But the accuracy difference is and Flasho missing on that. Oh, so does Blue Chinchompa. Okay, no more FCs. However,
Like
the accuracy for This Is God.
This accuracy is really paying dividends for Pennsylvania here. 98, 96, 98. And Wisconsin, 95 and 97, pretty good, but This Is God is just really struggling, and it's unfortunately showing in their score. Already 250k score lead, and yeah, maybe just first map nerves, honestly. Or potentially could just be a third player syndrome.
I think it's very likely third player syndrome. They do have a couple of limits on tapping. Especially now that the pool is not a joke, star rating wise.
Yeah, I'm dipping into the 7 stars.
But and Armani Double will be breaking. However, Nitrine, This Is God, and Flash for sure all training. Money Like Money had one very unfortunate slider break before, but there goes another one. I can't talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty decisive. First pick. Good first pick.
Definitely Pennsylvania's point to take there. This is round of 16 now? Or no?
It's quarterfinal.
Quarterfinals. Yep. We're in quarterfinals. I'm a week behind, and that means that it is best of 11 instead of best of 9. So first to 6, Pennsylvania putting up their first point on their first pick. 1-0. Wisconsin will have a chance to try and take that back. Equalize it a little bit. But yeah, pretty good scores on the side of Pennsylvania, and honestly not too bad scores for Wisconsin. It's just really down to that third player, and did not unfortunately work out for them. We are gonna go into Hard Rock 2 here though. That's a banger from Camellia.
Very short map. Very condensed tech here with precision is also kind of just added on top, I suppose. But yeah, very quick map. It's basically 1 minute 30 of just precision tech, and hopefully we'll see. I think the same lineup for Wisconsin. I don't think maybe Leaps. I don't know how good he is at precision.
I feel like Leaps could play this, but this lineup might just be the one that feels most confident, most comfortable on this type of map.
Yeah, I'm just wondering who's stepping in for Pennsylvania. I didn't expect Money to, Money to step out, and there he goes.
Yeah.
He's right
I
back
was
in.
gonna say, definitely a player that you would want, and potentially, they were just checking the map over again because we did see Armani, being the only Pennsylvania player in the lobby, so just kind of holding it down, letting them know how much time they had left. But, yeah, I think this lineup makes sense for Pennsylvania, and Danini, Leggings coming in, and Bunny Like Money sticking around. With the same three on the side of Wisconsin. Nitrine, This Is God, and Flash of the Show.
They can miss in basically any part of this map. Even the slow parts have aim with this precision here, so pay attention to the axe, pay attention to the combo breaks. As usual, I don't know why I'm talking like that, but yeah, Nitrine, Bunny Like Money trading very early on. The Nini will also find a break on this first little breakdown section. This is God will be trading it right back, so only Leggings and Flasho holding the FC. Flasho has a slight act lead, but once again, this is God not having the best of accuracies, but the Nini also kind of lagging behind there. Meanwhile, Flasho breaks right at the start of the second little breakdown section, Leggings being the only one to have seen this far, but he also breaks very quickly thereafter. The Nini will stay... Well, no, never mind. Nini will break. Meanwhile, Nitrine and This Is God have recovered quite nicely. This Is God will be breaking, but however, Leggings will trade it right back. The Nini will also combo break. This Bunny Like Money will get the slider! Oh no!
I don't know what's
Nitrine.
happening. It's an absolute cinema here, as there really is no player that has held on to combo significantly. Nitrine, dare I say, is the only one, and no, yeah, I don't say. Yeah, it's just
he held for long enough.
Yeah, 400 combo was more than enough to secure this point, but it just felt like every time you switched to one person, they just dropped like 2 misses each.
That's this map, honestly. Like, it's so easy to break on so many spots. Like, you never feel like you're gonna miss on a specific part of this map, but you can just miss anywhere. And
Yeah.
we really saw it. Like, everyone was missing in very different spots. Nobody really, like, there weren't really many breaks on, like, one specific part. But yeah, Wisconsin will be tying it back up with their pick. Very good pick. Nitrine having a very good showing there. DT1 straight out of Pennsylvania. Not taking too much time on those picks. But honestly, very intuitive pick. They just won a tapping map in Nomad 4, so now they're going for another tapping map in DT1. And if Wisconsin is going to keep their lineup, you already know that Flasho is going to be really the one that is going to be able to combo through it. Nitrine will be slightly worse, but still respectable, and This Is God might have a little bit of a hard time comboing through a fast map like this. Meanwhile, Pennsylvania, Luch and Champa coming right back in the lobby, probably going to stay. We're going to also have probably Bunny Like Money again, and our Money double, right? He played Nomad 4.
Yes. Sorry, I had to step away there. I got a phone call from somebody asking for Jacob. So Jacob, if you just went to the doctor and you're in the stream, give your doctor a phone call.
At Jacob3.
At Jacob3.
Okay, so apparently Armani will be stepping out of the lobby for the Nini. These seem to be the final lineups. So, once again, Pennsylvania probably favored on this pick, based on what we know. But if Wisconsin gets a couple combos here and there, they maybe can get a break point here.
Yeah, another short map again. DT's pool last week was like all 1 minute and or under, more or less. And this one's closer to about 2 minutes, but definitely is going to be detrimental to whichever team finds the first miss. so far all players are holding strong, but I say that and we do see an unfortunate miss from Flesh of Show here in this first little trumpet section. And everyone else holds through that, so for the time being, Pennsylvania will be building up this score lead.
So everyone else holding though. This is God, not having the best of accuracies, but still holding combo. Pretty nice. Flasho being basically the exact opposite. You know, everybody on Pennsylvania is still holding strong. We're already halfway through. Okay, Blue Champa will find a break, but Flasho will trade it right back.
Not necessarily the worst player to be trading there, but everybody drops on Pennsylvania, and that means a full reset for Pennsylvania. Score lead is going to be shifting back over to Wisconsin. This is God finding the next drop, but Nitrine is still holding strong.
Flasho finding another break, but does it matter? The lead is quite stable. Nitrine needs to break for Pennsylvania to secure this point, and it doesn't look likely. Nitrine is having a whale of a time here.
Yeah, Nitrine being a player who performed pretty well on that Nomad 4, all things considered. Showing that they're able to do it yet again. This time on the DT1 pick, not necessarily what Pennsylvania was thinking it would go like, as being the only player in the lobby to FC. And definitely one of the main reasons why Wisconsin is able to take the first breakpoint of this match.
This is quite funny. My dog is having also a good time there, but this is God's score and Flasho's score are the exact opposite. Like ways to achieve 500k, combo game to shit, and also just miss everything while getting insane hack.
This just in, Dada's dog is a proud supporter of Wisconsin.
Oh, you know it.
Sometimes it's the ones who try to help that hurt the most. I feel like we're playing tug of war on the rope and I'm stretched to the limit, but you keep on
Nomad 2.
going in. I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind.
Osu for ants.
What are we working with here? AR 8.9. I'm surprised it took you so long to put in a stupid low CS map in the pool, because I think last year you did it in like round of 16.
There was a map called Gamble in round of 32 that everyone got turned.
Wait, no, I do remember that one.
That was 2 years ago though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was CS10. This time it's like I wanted to be a little bit more balanced. So when the pool opens up, it becomes bigger. Then it's easier to slot those kind of
That's fair.
picks in. But yeah, this is I don't know how to describe this pick in terms of like what team has the advantage, because really it's CS9. Like you can miss anywhere. Wisconsin did have a better time at precision in their first pick in Hard Rock 2, right?
Yes, Hard Rock 2.
This is a different kind of precision. It's, first of all, it's much smaller, and also it's no longer like this ulti kind of snappy precision. It's more flow aimy. So I really don't know what's gonna happen. I would still give the edge to Wisconsin just based on what we know, but again, like, we did that with the last pick, and
yeah, for Pennsylvania, Wisconsin proved us wrong there. So, yeah, like you said, they did well on that Hard Rock 2. Probably thinking in their heads, hey, we won the precision pick. Let's pick the most precise pick that we can. And we are going to be getting into map number 4 here. And oh boy, I need my magnifying glass.
yeah, I had the stream at a certain quality, and I literally could not see. So this pick benefits those with good internet.
Yeah, so I didn't notice it because the misses are so tiny, but Bunny Like Money did find a very early break in like the first 15 notes or so. So early score advantage for Wisconsin here, but yeah, that might not be the case as we see all of Wisconsin dropping and only leggings trade. Bunny Like Money falls shortly after, and so does Darwin, and nobody has FCs. But
And it's a barbell. It's a
yeah,
S show.
CS9, everybody.
It's just what happens.
Yeah.
But it's really close.
Yeah, only under 10,000 points here. Bunny Like Money finding a drop will make that slightly more, but yeah, it's extremely close.
Flash show, he missed early, but now he has a pretty decent combo. He's the highest combo in the lobby.
Yeah. Bunny Like Money trading with mode here. Not really the worst trades, but you definitely need to see some more combos being built up on the side of Pennsylvania and some of these bigger combos to drop, and unfortunately we won't be seeing that for Pennsylvania as Leggings drops their combo. Nitrine trades, and Mode is still struggling to hold on to anything, but Flasho is holding strong for this Wisconsin team. He's gonna have to continue to do so.
Flasher though, putting the team on his back, almost 600 combo here. Bunny will miss on the slow part, because that's just what happens on CS9. Darwin will also find a break on the slow part. Flasho really just having a hell of a performance here.
Flasho needs to take a deep breath here.
We are pouring honey on you, goat.
Somehow holding strong and doing more than enough for their team. That miss is okay, Flasho. It's okay. You did everything you needed to, and then some. The 300,000 score lead. Wisconsin going to be taking this fourth pick of the match and making it 3-1 already. Very kind of uncomfortable position for Pennsylvania, having lost that break point just the map prior. And yeah, really good pick from Wisconsin here. I think all three players looked pretty good, pretty solid. Honestly, on the side of Pennsylvania, it didn't look too bad either, but Flasho, the star performer in this lobby.
Absolutely. I think Wisconsin, they had a steady score. Like, none of them really comboed all that much besides Flasho, but their accuracy was good. They didn't like chain miss too much. Pennsylvania, they had a couple of really unfortunate breaks on not really like parts you shouldn't break, but parts you don't expect to break on. So stuff like slow parts or like very slow jumps, and it really ended up costing them. Hidden Chew, again, not taking too much time. Hidden Chew. Oh, okay. We are going from CS9 almost to CS1.
Yeah, I had to lean into my monitor for that last one. I think it's okay if I sit back now.
Yeah, you can take off your glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go from small streams to big jumps. And not big jumps in terms of size of jumps, but rather size of circles. Very interesting contrast in maps here. This isn't really like anything we've seen this far in the match, so I'm hesitant to give any sort of advantages, but what we can say is that, well, it's certainly something that's completely different from the map you just lost. So maybe there is some logic there.
Yeah, not really sure. It is one of the longest maps in the pool, sitting at almost 420. Nice. And I think if you're Pennsylvania here, maybe just going into this longer style of map might help you in finding some more misses from Wisconsin where maybe you're able to hold and not have to worry about like such a short map.
Armani's going to be coming back in, same with Bluchin Champa. I think one of the standout players for Pennsylvania this tournament, Bluchin Champa. So it's nice to have him in the lobby. Meanwhile, Wisconsin Leaves is going to be coming in for, I believe, Nitrate
their first-
was
Yeah,
the player in that
Nitrate.
slot.
Yes. This will be Leeds' first appearance here. Some very early misses from Flasho.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. Very long map, but yeah, Leibs, one of the historically veteran players in USC. Been a mainstay for Wisconsin for pretty long while,
Yeah, I think at least 5 years.
for sure.
And,
So far, only Flasho. Flasho having a little bit of trouble in the accuracy department. This is a little bit awkward because... Oh, Leib's also finding a break. This is a little bit awkward because it's the BPM where you want a single tap, but there's so many like consecutive circles that you feel like you should everybody on Wisconsin finding breaks on this early section. Meanwhile, everybody on Pennsylvania holding.
yeah, 220 BPM, 222, excuse me. Like you said, it is one of those awkward areas of the single tap, you not, with it being hidden as well, kind of adds this like false sense of I have to alt this, but yeah, not really too great here on the side of Wisconsin as these players, for the most part, have built back some of their combos, but on the side of Pennsylvania, I mean, we just saw our first break out of any other players in Armani Bilbo, and it's already like almost 300,000 point lead here. So they're able to hold on to this, which again, they still have about like another 2.5 minutes-ish, give or take. They might be able to put themselves back in a close position here.
They already have almost double the score of Wisconsin. So I think they've done enough.
Potentially, yeah. As we are about halfway through the map. It's hard to say. Players on Wisconsin need to hold on to their combos here. We can't really be seeing them drop their combo much more, and we need to kind of see like a full-on disaster for Pennsylvania. Wisconsin even wants a chance at bringing the score lead back.
Everybody has recovered in the act front, at least. The lowest one we've seen is 95 from Leibs, but he's not having the best of times in this map. There goes Vlef. Yeah, it's just a very dominant pick coming out of Pennsylvania. Really something to steer the ship back into safe waters here. Armani Leibs be trading, but I don't want to say anything about. I don't want to say anything about the bottom two there in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, on either team. I mean, like, even if both players on the side of Pennsylvania miss here, Darwin does end up missing, as well as mode trading, but I was going to say, even if both of them missed when Wisconsin didn't, it's already, like, minimum 200,000 points per player over their counterpart on the side of Wisconsin. I don't think he'd be making that up.
Yeah.
In this
Also, it's only slow part right now. You can still break, as Flash Show so kindly demonstrated to us, but yeah, like dominant pick. Chinchompa probably gonna be locking out that FC, barring any catastrophe, barring a light pole striking his house.
That would be quite the catastrophe. They will indeed get this full combo for Pennsylvania. Definitely needed that. Uh, it's not a break point. That was their own pick. So eventually along the line, they're gonna need to try and win back a point from Wisconsin's own pick. But definitely really good of them to win this one, put themselves on the board once again. Kind of equal it out a little bit, 2-3 now. And if you're Wisconsin, I mean, where do you think you'd go? They went
Uh,
with both of the precision maps, and I guess like the next closest, like quote unquote precision. Yeah, there's nothing left. I'm not seeing
so,
anything.
hmm, I think if you're Wisconsin, you wanna either go with something in the Nomad pool, like Nomad 1, Nomad 5. Nomad 5 maybe not, because it's a tapping map, but like Nomad 1, Nomad 3 maybe, or something in free mod, maybe like free mod 3, free mod 4.
Mm,
I'm worried though, because generally speaking, in like an observer,
mhm.
Pennsylvania has the better mechanics roster, and they've done well in banning a lot of the like slightly more gimmicky picks. So okay, we'll be going for Hard Rock 1. So it's another mechanics pick, but just Hard Rock this time. So that's a pretty good
Top
pick.
pick?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Okay, yeah, this is interesting being hard rock. Got some very uncomfortable jumps in it. Like even from the streams, going from they're not like full on streams. I mean they are, but they're not like death streams or anything like that. But going between the streams is like cross screens sometimes. So,
Yeah.
a lot of room for like missing on that first note and then just missing an entire stream.
To be fair, so we haven't really seen aim in this match. We've seen hidden too, but that's like a very particular set of aim. This is
Yeah,
like
yeah.
50 BPM lower with smaller circles by a very big margin. So considering that Pennsylvania banned Hard Rock and lost another Hard Rock, makes sense to pick this.
I think it's a completely solid choice if you are Wisconsin here. But yeah, this is like just proper aim.
Yeah, with a couple of funny streams, but this is God Danini finding very early breaks. If I'm Wisconsin, whenever I pick Hard Rock, I'm like on the back of my mind scared that Bunny is just gonna FC it with like 99.5.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, Bunny is such a solid player on stream maps in general, but this isn't like necessarily a stream map, but I definitely could see them pulling out some insane score on something like this.
Nitrine also finding a break. This is God has recovered, so really it's essentially like 1.5 FCs to 2.5. Never mind, Danini will be finding a break right before this little slow part here. This is God will be trading it right back. So early advantage to Pennsylvania. The knee and leggings breaking before the first chorus. So now the lead will shift over to Wisconsin. Never mind. Flasho and This Is God both will be breaking on this guy. Flash will be breaking again. Bunny also breaking, so no more FCs to anybody. No real combos. The Nini, Bunny Like Money leggings also all having less than 100. Really just full reset for the whole lobby. It's still very close. But early lead to Pennsylvania. Around 70k, maybe 80k.
Oh. Oh. And yeah, I think I was lagging, or yeah, I think that was me. we are about halfway through this map, and yeah, nobody's really holding on too well here other than a few players on the side of Pennsylvania. I guess the Nini has built back up their combo. And it's
Everybody on Pennsylvania has built back. So yeah, everybody on Wisconsin just having around 400 less combo, and this seems to be a mispick here.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, it definitely is not playing in their favor, but I feel like the idea was right, trying to go into something like this, but Pennsylvania is holding strong. These jumps are very very uncomfortable. Even the ones that look natural just are not super easy to be able to hit, as we are seeing many players here showing that exact thing here.
It's like I said it that it should be in the back of their minds. They're picking a skill cap kind of Hard Rock 1 mechanics map into Bunny. Like, you have to be cautious of that.
Yeah, just spinners here. Very easily going to be breakpoint back for Pennsylvania. Mentioning they needed to get this sooner or later, and they end up doing it sooner. Some good scores on the side of Pennsylvania. One miss from Bunny Like Money. I believe there was maybe a slider break here or there as well. But 700,000 on this map is quite impressive, honestly.
Very respectable. Also, both of the other players in Pennsylvania, Leggings and Nanini, having pretty decent scores, especially considering their counterparts in Wisconsin. But now it's all tied up, and Pennsylvania has the next pick. We're essentially playing a best of 7, best of 9, best of 5.
Best of 7. Yep. I think, right?
No, it's a best of 5. It's first of 3. Yeah, it's a best of 5.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we've played a lot of maps, and now we're just back where we started.
We're equaled out, yeah. Still have yet to see any maps picked from the Fremont pool. I believe we've seen a map picked from every other pool, and
Yes,
Hard Rock is now closed out.
We've seen a ban from the Fremont pool, but no picks this far.
Yeah.
It's an odd ban considering that they won that map. Like, if they had to play that map in 1, which is a mechanics kind of like jumpy map with a bit of streams, like a couple streams, then Doku is not far away from that. Alright, they're going back to the tapping well.
Yeah, tried and true here for Pennsylvania. Definitely a tapping heavy team. This is probably one of the more likely picks that we would expect from them. I'm not really sure. I was talking to you before this stream. I'm seeing most of these maps for the first time. And so yeah, I'm not really sure how some of the other maps go, if there are any other tapping choices in the pool.
There is... No Mod 5 is a very different kind of tapping, and then No Mod 3 is just fast aim, it has a couple of strings, but I'd say that this is like a little bit of tapping. DT4 is also tapping, but in a much weirder package. And everything else really is just like kind of mechanics or gimmick or aim.
Pennsylvania, I think this is going to be their roster locked in. We've seen these 3 in for some of the other picks that were mechanics focused. Blue Chin Champa, Armani, and Bunny Like Money. And then Flasho seems to be the 3rd player to round out Wisconsin's team, alongside Distant God and Night Train.
This is the the speed lineup we've seen for Wisconsin over the course of 3 maps.
Oh, 108. Val doesn't still map, right?
He came back for a little bit, but I don't think he still maps, no.
And
Came back in like 2021, 2022.
yeah, early miss from This Is God, followed shortly after by Armani Dildo. I mean, a slight score advantage for Pennsylvania, but it's not going to be too much. It's that follow-up miss from Armani.
So the thing with that is they can miss on even sliders because they all have a little slider
Oh,
tick
slider
in the middle.
ticks, yeah.
So if you're lazy, if you don't follow the sliders, then it can cost you. And it's very contested right now. Only a 2K lead for Wisconsin. Flasho having a phenomenal accuracy. Lucian Chopper missing right after the break. That is really unfortunate. But the only full combo for Pennsylvania will be Bunny Like Money.
Yeah, absolutely not what you want to see, and one of the players that was keeping this scoreline so contested. This is God finds yet another miss. That's not the player you want to see missing if you are rooting for Pennsylvania here. As it is still 2 FCs to 1. Armani Dilbo is struggling to hold on to any built backup combos from them. And yeah, the score lead is starting to climb here, about 3/4 of the way through the map.
Yeah, we're very heading to the solo now, and the solo is basically where it's very easy to break. And Flasho, Nitrine, Bunny, everybody breaking! And this favors Wisconsin by a big margin of full combo reset, but they have 200k, or a little bit under 200k of lead, so this might be a breakpoint secured here for Wisconsin.
Yeah, it reminds me almost, kind of like the Nomad 1 of last week, with the kick sliders. I saw pretty much just everybody missing on those kick sliders here.
Yeah.
Flasho with the S rank, so definitely was where their misses came from. But solid scores, honestly, on the side of Pennsylvania. I mean, Bunny was matching Flasho more or less, and I think it just Nitrine pulled out about 100,000 more than Blue Chin Champa, and
Nitrine
that's
holding that
kind of where the
combo
difference
really,
came.
yeah, really weighed in their favor. But yeah, just another break point here. We're having a lot of break points. Wisconsin's pick now. At some point you gotta go like, oh, okay, we're winning on tapping. Maybe we should pick that.
Right.
Nomad 3, so a little bit. We're heading towards that logic a little bit, where we have
Yeah.
fast mechanics as opposed to slow mechanics on that we had on Inferno Paradiso. Also, no, it's not required to have a Toho map, but it's very hard to dodge when when a lot of this game is Toho remixes.
So, Dada, tell me, when are we gonna see VTuber?
Let me look at my notes here.
The people want to know.
Maybe next week. I can't promise anything, but maybe.
Okay, okay. I know how this community feels about VTubers, and it's not necessarily positive.
Bro,
But
this is a weeb ass game. You don't like VTubers, bro? They're you. You don't like to see yourself in the mirror.
fuck VTubers and fuck the Dodgers.
I agree with half of that statement.
That is a statement.
Good luck, have fun. We
Yeah.
have the same mechanics roster for Wisconsin of basically all the mechanics picks. Meanwhile, for Pennsylvania, we'll be having Leggings and Danini replacing Blue Champa and Armani.
Yeah. A little bit of a roster switch up for Pennsylvania, but this is map number 8. Wisconsin's pick, having won that last breakpoint yet again on Pennsylvania, means that Pennsylvania needs to find their own breakpoint. And we could, I mean, it's maybe a little too early, but we might potentially be seeing a tiebreaker scenario here between these two teams.
This is God finding a very early break after the song picks up. We only want to break thus far, but breaking a lot on that aim pattern. Leggings missing right before the slow slider also doesn't feel very good, but True FC is the True.
I think missing the slow slider head, actually. I'm not sure.
You
Might have been
a
right
circle
before.
red before, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I saw on the
Okay.
The Nini breaking right before the slow part. So the only FC for Pennsylvania will be Bunny Like Money yet again. Meanwhile, Wisconsin, Flash Show, and Nitrine carrying the load as usual.
Twipsy's for one. You have to imagine the Swirly will switch back over to Wisconsin as it does going into this first TI here. All players are holding for the time being, but yeah, not much to say except for Flasho dropping their full combo. And
everybody in Wisconsin
shortly. Yeah, no combos on Wisconsin. Leggings Danini going to fall shortly after, but again, the only FC was not in them, so
Money like money, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I don't dare mention the name for fear of cast a curse. It is just down to this one player on the side of Pennsylvania, and he's able to keep holding about halfway through the map, and damage is going to start being done here.
Cremation, you're literally just making me uncomfortable. Like, I'm the one who's reading those, and I'm the one who's getting who's getting the.
What kind of a message is that?
You're now
it's
feeling
like
the skin on your feet. Holy.
That's like the you are now manually breathing message. Except
Thanks.
Like,
thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. See, that one always gets me because it never affects me. Like I don't understand how that messes with people. But yeah. Anyways, Bunny's still FCing.
Nitrine has picked up a recovery combo, so maybe if Bunny misses, Wisconsin has a shot.
I mean, it's only 200,000. And window 4 coming back is still there with the amount of time left in the map. But Bunny just has to hold strong for his team here. Leggings does end up dropping. Not the player that it matters too much on. And this is most certainly just going to be a point for Pennsylvania. I think time has come and time has left for that comeback window, especially with Flash Up the Show finding some misses here. Bunny Like Money. He's the player that you would expect get some FC on something like this, and yeah, he does that with pretty good accuracy too. 99% AC FC, highest stack in the lobby.
Pretty good.
And Nitrine with the 1 miss as well. 98.68. Very respectable. As the other 4 players just kind of struggling to do too much. Of course, Flasho with only 2 miss, but just not able to hold on to the combo like the other players were, the other 2 players. But yeah.
this is our fifth straight breakpoint. So
Let me see here. Wisconsin had the first one. I think this is our fourth break point because I
Okay.
think they both won their own picks.
They both won their first two picks, and
It
then
was 3-1.
Pennsylvania picked and lost.
1, 1, 1. No, yeah, this is the fourth break point, but the third consecutive break point.
Let me see.
Yes, tiebreaker equals 10 break points. That is that 5 USC? I commentated that match. I think it was like 5 USC Grand Finals last year, and it was 10 straight breakpoints, and it went to tiebreaker.
All right, they gotta suspect collusion at that point.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're just
Egg pain.
raw dogging egg pain after that.
You know what? I'm all for it, honestly.
I would be all for it if it wasn't for the fact that Pennsylvania lost their last 3 tapping picks.
Tapping picks, yeah. I don't know, cause egg pain's kinda weird, right? Like it happened, but it's like just one wrong misread or getting like too comfortable with the repetitiveness of it can really just destroy a player's score.
Yeah, it has a focus factor in it, where a lot of the reading of the different notes and a lot of the doing just the repetitive jumps, especially the triangles, is all about focus and all about like not getting comfortable. And I don't know, we're not seeing Bunny for I think the second time this match. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
Wisconsin will have the lineup.
Yeah, stepped out once earlier, I do recall, but I think you're right, with this being the second time that he is stepping out. And yeah, this is the Wisconsin lineup that we have seen throughout most of this match. And now it's a best of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. On a 9th map of this match. Getting right into it. Not too much to say about this map. The patterns of the rhythms themselves stay pretty similar all throughout, with slight changes between each repeat.
Yeah, it's a section-based map that just plays on whatever structure the first part of the section established. So like, this one is like a descending zigzag with that like straight line down the middle, and then this is triangles. Flash show breaking on the triangles. This is God broke on the tapping section earlier. Nitrine, leggings, our money double, all breaking on the triangles. The hardest part of the map to anyone with a as much mind block on this as I have. Lucian Champa though still have seeing. While this is God didn't break on the triangles, recovering combo decently nicely. Armani breaking on the tapping, so it's still very much within the reach for Wisconsin. They have a slight combo disadvantage, I think.
Yeah, they have the AC advantage here too. Just doing a quick sweep
Armani
over all
double
the
and
players.
leggings both breaking at the start of the section, so the lead will be shifting over to Wisconsin. Nitrine though, breaking!
Yeah.
This
Nitrine dropping their
stabilizes
combo.
it. Flash show breaking as well. It's still very, very close, even though the combo advantage is very much in Pennsylvania's favor. Flash show
This is the
breaking
part
again on the
where-
stacking section.
Yeah, this is the part where I always misread. So hopefully these players do not.
The trick to this part, I think, is just playing 2 doubles and then taking the act drops. If you can't read it, just hedge your bets, essentially.
really just 1-1.
Oh, this is
here,
God!
and as I say that, this is God finds a very unfortunate break for Wisconsin, as both of the other Wisconsin players follow shortly after, going to mean no combo remaining on the side of Wisconsin, and one very particular player here, Blue Chin Champa. We've seen them carry their team before, and it's going to look like they're going to try to do it once again here.
I'm surprised he came out unscathed of that stacking section. That's usually the one that trips up the really good finger control players if they didn't break on the triangles before.
Absolutely. And this is most certainly going to be a point for Pennsylvania. But will we see the full combo? And we do. Yeah, Blue Chin Champa putting up an absolute monstrous score. Not quite 900k, but on a map like this, I think you should be very proud of that score, especially considering it won you that pick by like 400k over the next highest player, almost 500k. So, yeah, really well done on the side of Pennsylvania. Finally feels like they won the pick they were supposed to, and
They finally won their pick.
Yeah, we are at match point here. This is Pennsylvania's match point. Wisconsin just needs one, and it's their pick. So if they're able to win this, we will be seeing the first tiebreaker of this quarterfinals here in USC.
First tiebreaker, first match?
First tiebreaker, first match started at 23:10 UTC, everybody.
We're now at 10 past midnight, 15 past midnight, so for UTC specifically. I don't know what they pick.
I have no idea. I think you stay away from the free mods.
You stay away from Dumb Surfer. You stay away from maybe Bring It Back, because that's just kind of RNG. You stay away from Energy Synergy Matrix. You have no more no mods if you don't pick Bring It Back, so you have no hiddens if you don't pick ESM. You have no hard rocks because the pool is gone. You have no DTs besides DT4. DT4 is decently similar to Egg Pain, I'd say, so I don't think you want to pick that. So like, it's free mod 3 or free mod 4. So you're left with a space stream map against Money Like Money, or really just awkward aim. Okay, DT4.
It's gonna be DT4. I mean, to be fair, outside of that monstrous player performance from Blue Chin Champa on that map we just saw here in the No Mod 5, Wisconsin was matching, if not doing better, on every other player. So, not necessarily the worst pick, but yeah, I mean, running out of picks, you take one of the lesser of the evils and hope for the best.
I think this locks Money out of the lobby because it's AR 8.3. Not post, not after DT, post DT. Sorry, that's the same thing. Not before DT, like post DT.
Yeah, it is AR 8.3 when we are in the match and playing it. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That might be a smart play from Wisconsin here. But
I do think Blue Chin Champa plays it regardless, so it's still a good player in the lobby. It's a scary thought, but Flasho can maybe play this. This is God had a decent showing on Egg Pain, so maybe he can play this as well. But it's just
so if this
is a toss-up.
Sorry. Yeah. I was gonna say, if this does end up going to tiebreaker, what team do you think is going to come out on top on a map like that country?
No
I feel
idea.
like that favors Pennsylvania.
I think,
but maybe only slightly.
So, alt map wise, because Bad Country is mostly an alt map, unless you like super single tap it, but even then it's like it plays a little bit like a normal.
Mm.
Given that Pennsylvania banned Hard Rock 3 and they ignored Hidden 1, I'd say that it's not a clear-cut thing. Like, I generally expect Pennsylvania to be better on the tiebreakers just based on their skill cap, but
Sure.
like, I don't think it's very clear, so they need to win this pick to avoid that.
Okay. Can you explain to me what I'm looking at on the
That
screen? What is this
I
background?
believe this is an album cover.
Okay. Yeah, this looks like an album cover for sure. The only thing we're really missing is like the parental guidance warning, you know?
Explicit. Parental. I forgot what it says. It's like parental advisory. Parental
Yeah, it's like parental
discretion.
advisory, something.
Darwin being the second to break. Flasho breaking slightly early. This looks. I pulled this and I still laugh.
Yeah, this does feel like baby's first map.
It is like 2009. Flasho for show. This has got
No.
Nitrine all breaking. Armani and Blue Chin Champa being the only full combos remaining.
Really scary situation here for Wisconsin. You know, having just the one breaks from This Is God is, you know, not the worst, but then dropping both of your other combos when two players on Pennsylvania are able to hold is really scary. This could get out of hand very quickly here.
Oh, Darwin misreading that little triple section. Really, Wisconsin has to just hope for that. You have to hope for that
Exactly
again.
that. One more time. Yep.
Nitrine breaking a couple times. Armani
And-
breaking the fire though. Wisconsin is now back. They are officially back. They just need to hold combo.
They have the combo advantage.
Nitrine breaking
Even
again.
Nitrine dropping their combo doesn't matter because they
Oh,
trade with
this is
Darwin.
God
but
and Flasho!
it's got a Yeah. Again.
No longer back.
Can't be missing.
They're now forward.
Can't be missing there. That was their chance to come back here. Darwin might be over too soon.
Everyone
Still
missed
time
on
left.
air, says Loza. Bro, you played this map. You had a replay. It was
I
424,000. People are not
Really
missing on
dropping?
air if the air is thick and noxious.
I mean, I don't really know how the rest of this map goes, but I mean, with Armani and Blue Chin Champa dropping the remaining large combos on Pennsylvania, we're kind of back at a stalemate. Wisconsin just needs to like hold on to these combos.
I think
And
it's too late.
yeah, it might just be.
Especially if only Flasher is really holding a combo here.
Yeah, this might be too little, too late. As you
There was
said.
potential. In a couple of different worlds, Wisconsin wins this bid. But
Yeah.
this is
Not this world.
sadly for Wisconsin their last map in the tournament.
And you know what? I think that's okay because they really showed, especially during this match, that they are a pretty solid team. All things considered, Pennsylvania does end up beating them 6-4 here, but 6-4, and Wisconsin won like what 2 breakpoints, I think, on with Pennsylvania. So
true.
yeah, I mean they did their best, and it was almost enough. We almost got to see the tiebreaker, but unfortunately, will not be the case Pennsylvania will be moving on to play against the winner of Minnesota and Illinois, which is 17 UTC tomorrow. So whoever they end up beating, Minnesota or Illinois, has to go against Pennsylvania. And that match will be
pretty good.
Sunday 21 UTC. So we are in scheduling nightmare land right now.
This is the scheduling nightmare stage, really.
Yeah. But I think that's going to be it for us. I believe there's a match going on right now between Arizona and Oklahoma on the A stream. That will be with Dio and iFlame casting that one.
We will be rating them shortly.
Yeah. Shortly later here in about, what, 3 hours? Yeah, about just under 3 hours. We'll be seeing 2 more matches, one on the A stream, one on the B stream. On the A stream, we'll see North California versus Georgia, winners bracket match, and then another losers bracket match between Stateless and Tennessee. So yeah, we're gonna head over to the A stream, I believe. Dada, do you have anything else to say?
No. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you to Wisconsin for playing the tournament. Good showing from you guys there, Pennsylvania. Good luck in your next match, and that'll be all from us here.
Yep. Thanks so much, everyone. Take care.